Hey y'all, what's up? Welcome back, my beautiful peeps, my lovely, beautiful peeps. Welcome back to a brand new episode of Gibson's 92, giving you guys the latest and exclusive content of new music, entertainment news, and inspiration. Of course, by yours truly, I am here. Brand new album review. Ella May released her third studio album, Do You Still Love Me, on February 6th, Friday. Okay, and I actually got a chance to listen to the whole entire album. I feel like this album is Ella May's, like, pretty much another strong body of work from her, and I really enjoyed it. I listened to the whole entire album, and most of it, I love the way how her sound, she's actually has pushed it to a place where it's more R&B, sultry, edgy hip hop, but also with the soft ballads as well. So as I was listening to Do You Still Love Me, I said, well, you know what? It gives a lot of reminiscence of like the, I would say, the sound of like the 90s and 2000s R&B soul sound, but with a mixture of like that sultry flavor and nostalgia of hip hop meshed with R&B, and the way how literally with this entire era is pretty much her being in full control of her artistry and direction, but she still gives more of that really nice mystery. I would say more of that mystiqueness, but with a really nice, like, versatile um, aura about her. So I definitely listened to this whole entire project. I'm going to talk about the album as a whole, and my favorite standout tracks, and express how I feel about this whole entire project. So you guys know the drill. You guys know the drill. Let's get on and popping as always, shall we? So there are 14 tracks. Number one is There Goes My Heart. Number two, 100. Number three, My Mind. Number four, Somebody's Son. Number five, Little Things. Number six, Outside. Number seven, Audio Message. Number eight, Luckiest Man. Number nine, Might Just. Number 10, Tell Her. Number 11, Bonus. Number 12, First Day. Number 13, Chasing Circles. Number 14, No Angels. Well, I literally enjoyed most of this album. Is a really breathtaking, solid body of work. I mean, hands down, period. Cohesively, this album brings a lot of feeling. It brings a lot of like relatability, love, romance, even Ella May's vulnerability, but at the same time she commands with so much strong presence of being in love, how she wants to be treated, and how she is really in a healthy, loving relationship. But also, there are still pieces of her where she's like edgy, she's bossed up. There are tracks with so much empowerment and give so much of that different layers to her. I actually enjoy pretty much my favorite standout tracks are There Goes My Heart, 100, Somebody's Son, Little Things, Tell Her, and Bonus. Um, there Goes My Heart. That's like an R&B soul ballad mid-tempo record. That song is really good. I like that it's really like smooth in the beginning. It's more like mellow, like kind of like a piano a little bit, kind of like a harp playing a little bit more like a. I would say it's more like the momentum builds up over time, but it actually has more like that R&B soul mid tempo. It's really good. 100. I love the song. The beat has more like that R&B soul hip hop vibe to it. A little bit of like that R&B melodic jazz to it, but it does have it's really cool moments where later she's talking about just being herself, being 100 in a relationship, but give you all her 100, like knowing that she'll be there for you, and she's actually committed, and vice versa with that person that she's with. I thought it was really cool. I thought it was really beautiful. It was a nice romance song. Very good R&B hip hop vibe. Somebody's Son is very like R&B ballad. Kind of got a little bit of that really, you know, it's the same thing as like R&B soul ballad. Nice, pretty much somebody's son. Like she's looking forward to that positive relationship with somebody's son. So being able to be in a very, um, very well, you know, committed, secure relationship, healthy, positive, and just enjoy it for what it is. Little things, little things gives me more like R&B, soul, ballad, more of an up tempo, like a little bit of hip hop. It's just the little things in a relationship, little things that makes it worthwhile, the little things that makes it pretty much amazing. So I thought that was cool. Tell Her, this song knocks. The beat goes hard in the paint. I really love the Tell Her. It's really the real, um, like it's an R&B soul hip hop vibe to it, and my little, but with the melody, and as the record transcends into a different production wise, it does have its like really cool moments where she's like tell her, you know, that that other chick that, you know, she needs to leave her significant other alone, her man, her boyfriend alone, and he needs to tell the other chick, leave him alone. He's already in a relationship with her. So that's good. Bonus, nice song. Very cool vibe. Very R&B. Like I feel like it's an R&B ballad mixed with hip hop, but it does have like a lot of that like really good moments of like really this brings a lot of that good R&B, and it's like best her sonic sound sonically is more like, yeah, it's really feel good, and it's just kind of like gives me more like a, you know, I listen to pretty much the song. I said, okay, this is good. It's a bonus. So it's a really, I remember, it's more like a nice romance sexy kind of song. So that's a really good song. It's more like a mellow, kind of like a melodic mid tempo, but more like an alternative sound. She also tapped into like the alternative sound too with this album, which I really feel like she really has done a great job, really setting trends, but making sure that her sound stays like really pretty much like experimental, but sonically, you know, she really did an amazing job. The instrumentation on this album is really, really good. I personally feel like the instrumentation really flows throughout each track, especially with like the R&B soul ballads and the hip hop mid tempo ballads. Instrumentation to a record does bring out the the songs, and it does bring out it's like really it just is a it's a lot of that really, you know, it just brings so much energy and so much, you know, well thought put together stuff. So I really love it. I think that this album is really a great album. I think that, well, not just I think, I feel this album really does carve that R&B lane where it's like infused with R&B soul and alternative hip hop. And she really did pretty much an amazing job. Oh, also, her vocals on here are very strong. Um, she sings on different tracks, very different layers. She don't sound the same, but you can hear her vocals. You can hear them. You know, her vocal range is really good. And even, like I said, you know, how she really flows throughout this entire project. I feel personally that Do You Still Love Me is pretty much like another growth for her as an artist. But really, I feel that this album pretty much hit the icing on the cake. I think that for her, she really stayed true to herself by her sound, But also, she gave us more, a little bit of like R&B ballads mixed with like hip hop up tempo bangers. If you feel my drift, I feel like listening to "Do You Still Love Me." She's like talking about her, pretty much her joy, her happiness with this album. She's also talking about her love, romance for this album. She's talking about how vulnerability and emotion and confidence and edginess and sassiness without this whole entire project. I'm gonna give "Do You Still Love Me" a 5 out of 5. I feel like this album pretty much is one of her best albums. And with that being said, the art cover is really good. Gives me more, R&B, sultry, but more of like that like theme, of how pretty much like, yeah, she's pretty much like here, and she's actually telling how she feels. So with that being said, guys, LMA fans, share your thoughts and your opinions down below. 5 out of 5. And yeah, so stay tuned next episode of Gibson's 92. Like, share, comment, subscribe down below. Hit that subscribe button. Hit that notification button. As always, stay tuned next episode of Gibson's 92. Peace.